Hello, hello, hello. Hope you guys are doing fantastic today. Today is going to be a wonderful day. It's the beginning of 2026, and I just went to an amazing conference. Let me listen to this song that I wrote about the conference.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sunrise on the runway, bad check. Hotel lobby buzzing like a group text. 400 dreamers in the same room. All these wild ideas about to bloom. Perry on the stage like lean in. Painting 2026 in our skin. Every single slide like a lifeline. You can feel the future in the timeline.
Okay, by the way, this is I'm using an assistant right over here. You see? Can I point? Oh, look at that! I can point. I'm using this assistant called Evie AI, and I'm leaving comments on these posts over here on LinkedIn. So that's kind of like what I'm going to do. This is my morning routine, where I get up and I leave some comments on people's posts. And the reason I do that is because it helps me be able to be more effective at being successful on LinkedIn when I'm able to leave comments on posts just like this. You see, I just created a comment, kind of joined. Now, there are different GPTs, and each GPT has its benefits, the ups and downs. So, for example, GPT-5 Mini might be a little faster than GPT 5.2 because you know how long things take for GPT 5.2 to do what it has to do. In terms of speed, I make an API request. How long does it take for the API to answer me? Each one has a different level of speed of how long it takes for it to reply. And you could choose your different AIs. If you're using Evie AI Premium, you get access to the OpenAI APIs. And if you're using Evie AI Pro, you also get Claude, Gemini, Grok, and so on. And each one has a different speed at which they create a reply at, because they have to kind of do the research. So, for example, I'm going to try with Gemini now, and I'm going to leave a comment on Dana's post over here, and we're going to see the speed that Gemini replies at versus the speed that that I get from OpenAI. You see, Gemini was just a tad bit faster, just like that. And then I can kind of also find out from like Claude how quick Claude is in terms of the response rate with Claude. So if I want to check Claude, I can go. And what I'm doing is on my end is I'm writing a keyboard shortcut. So Claude was a little bit faster than the rest of them. But it's pretty impressive to be able to leave comments like that. Now I created a tool that allows me. I'm going to go to strategy.eviai.com/engagement. And this is a tool that has a list of all the different people in my network that I'm able to see what they're up to. And I could just literally click on Open Next, and it's going to go through each person pretty quickly and just load up all the recent posts. So this is my own profile over here. This is my recent post. Let's see who liked it. Oh, who gave me a like over here? It looks like Jen gave me a like. I'm going to click on these three dots here. I'm going to hit copy link to post. And then I'm going to go to the URL cleaner. I have something called the URL cleaner because this gives me a really long URL. So I clean it. And then I copy this URL cleaner. And then I just send it around to people that they can comment on it. I have many different groups where I can kind of drop it. I can drop. So I'm on WhatsApp right now, dropping it in several groups, letting people know, hey, I have this post that I'm doing right now. And I just dropped it in a bunch of groups. I also have DM groups here. So I can go in here to these DM groups here. And I, like, for example, this group over here, I could just send it around just like this. You see, I'm putting it into these groups. Let's see what else we have going on. Yes. And then I have all these people that message me that I want to kind of get back to them. Like, congrats on your 18-year anniversary at Ajax Union. Congrats on your 18th anniversary at Ajax Union. Zachary Mitchell said 100%. I'm going to say I'm live now. Okay. So that's that. Richard said congrats. I'm going to say thanks, Richard. What I need to do is I need to create a 18-year anniversary post for Ajax Union. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to create a post about this. Thanks, Sherry. George. Thanks, George. Tom. Thanks. Jen. Thanks, Jen. Thank you. Congratulations on your work anniversary. Thanks, Greg. Congrats on the anniversary. Hey, Virginia. It's nice to hear from you. How are you? Okay, let's just see what happens. Thanks. 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 I am going to give him a smiley face. I'm live now. Okay, I'm going to go here. I'm going to say thanks. Thanks. This guy's making an intro to me. I'm going to tell him that I'm live. I'm going to say thanks. 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 Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up. So what I want to do is in honor of, I'm itching my ear. I'm going to write a pretty awesome post now, and I'm going to use artificial intelligence to help me write the post. So there are many different ways to use AI to get clients. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to the AI. So here on the bottom, I have a little microphone inside Evie AI, and I can talk to it, and I could say something like, digital marketing agencies are dying faster than you can imagine. Okay, so this is my hook. Digital marketing agencies are dying faster than you can imagine. Okay, so now I'm going to say something like, but we are actually going to be having our best year ever. Okay, so digital marketing agencies are dying faster than you can imagine, but we're going to be having our best year ever. Why? And I'm going to say, because we're celebrating our 18th year anniversary. Now I'm going to delete this part over here because we're celebrating, and we are making a major pivot. We are making a major pivot. We no longer do marketing. Okay, I'm going to say we no longer do marketing. What? You heard me. That marketing is being done with AI. Anyone that tells you that they are smarter than artificial intelligence and a better marketer than artificial intelligence, they're simply lying to you. They are simply lying to you. Okay. Anyone that tells you that they're smarter than artificial intelligence and a better marketer than they're simply lying to you. AI is a better designer. AI is a better copywriter. AI is a better strategist. AI is a better project manager. AI is a better thinking partner. AI is better ads manager. AI is a better QA. Is better QA specialist. AI is a better developer. AI is a better, what else do we need? We need a designer, a copywriter, a strategist, a project manager, a thinking partner, a thinking brainstorming partner. Ads manager, QA, researcher. I mean, all 75 roles that I hired for over the past 18 years since I started Ajax Union. Oh. Since I started Ajax are basically over. Done. Finished. But instead of closing my doors, I decided that we are now installers of technology instead of marketing experts. This was the biggest insight I got from spending 27 hours with Perry Belcher, the founder of Digital Marketer. The founder of Digital Marketer. I personally suggest you tell every single person that you know that owns an agency agent to stop and think what will happen over the next 3 years. However smart AI is now, it's going to 10x, and if you don't create a new job for yourself, you will be on the sidelines watching it happen. Okay. So digital marketing agencies are dying faster than you can imagine, but we're actually going to be having our best year ever. Why? Because we're making a major pivot. We're no longer doing marketing. What? You heard me. Marketing is being done with AI. Anyone that tells you that they're smarter than artificial intelligence and a better marketer than artificial intelligence is simply lying to you. AI is a better designer. AI is a better copywriter. AI is a better strategist. AI is no. I mean, 75 roles that I hired by AI started Ajax Union are basically over and done with, finished. But instead of closing my doors, I decided that now we're installers of technology instead of marketing experts. I had this conversation with my team, and they are on board because they see what I see. This is the biggest insight I got from spending 27 hours with Perry Belcher, the founder of Digital Marketer. I personally suggest that you tell every Perry Belcher founder and the dozen presenters that have inspired me over the past week. I personally tell every single person that you know that owns an agent, stop, think what will happen over the next 3 years. However smart AI is, it's going to 10x, and if you don't create a new job for yourself, you will be on the sidelines watching it happen. So I am getting tons of people congratulating me for 18 years at Ajax Union. And I want each one of them to know how I will be pivoting. Okay? I want each one of them to know how I will be pivoting. SEO is not about writing content. It's about installing technology. Also known as PSEO, programmatic SEO. Not about being a smart marketer. It's about being a good installer of tech. There, I let the cat out of the bag, and you will see me rebrand my business over the next year, over the next 60 days. And I could not be more excited about this transition. Okay, there, I let the cat out of the bag. You will see me rebrand my business over the past 60 days, and I could not be more excited about this transition. So, if you want to join me on this road down on this transformation, please leave a comment and let me know. Please reply and let me know how you will be dealing with the AI revolution we are facing. Okay. Hashtag Ajax Union installs 18 hashtag Ajax Union 18-year pivot. Okay, that's good. That's going to be the hashtags. 18-year pivoting. Now I need a graphic. So where am I going to get a graphic from? So I have lots of different graphics over here. So I have one. I have this one over here. Let me look at this one here. Okay, that one's cool. Let me upload another one. Oh, this one's really good. I'm going to press next. This one's really, really good. I really like this one. The X Engine Framework. Introducing the X Engine Framework. I will be doing a class about it coming very soon. If you want to join, let me know and I'll invite you. Okay, there you go. There's my post for the day. This is my post for the day, but I'm not actually going to launch this post now. I'm actually going to schedule this because I believe I just posted. Let me see when the last time is that I posted. I click here. I could see the last time I posted. I posted 18 minutes ago and 1 hour ago. Oh, there's my post from 1 hour ago. At 11 o'clock, we're having a session. So I'm going to do it at 10:45 today. I'm going to post this at 10:45. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to say 10:45 today. Today at 10:45 a.m. This is going to go live. Going live at this at 10:45 a.m. I'm going to press schedule. And now this is scheduled for 10:45 a.m. Boom. So this is a powerful thing. That the fact that I just used AI to help me be able to do this. Now, it didn't take me 2 seconds to do because that was a very, very, very emotional post that I wanted to post. Let me keep going. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this to automatically open up every 30 seconds. I'm going to do start timer, and it's going to start opening up these. Every 30 seconds, I'm going to have a new person's link open up just like this. And then I'm going to engage with all their content. You see? I'm going to engage with all their content. And do you see the speed at which I'm able to leave comments on people's posts now? It's just ridiculous. The speed is just ridiculous. So if I'm done, either 30 seconds passed or I just press open next and the next one opens up. So that's really an impressive thing that you can do. I'm going to reply to all the people that messaged me with that hashtag saying, hey, can you drop a comment on that post? And I'm going to promote the X Engine framework. That's what I'm going to do. I'm also having an event coming up very, very soon. So let me go to Evie AI. I'm going to Evie AI. This is our company page. You can see, you can think things just randomly popping up. This is our company page over here. And we have an event coming up. So if I click on events over here, you're going to see we have this New Year's resolution party. You see? So I'm going to actually repost this event. So the way that you repost an event is you click over here, share, and you click repost to feed. And then I'm just going to hit post just like this, you see? I just repost. This is January 12th. We're doing this event. And then if I want to invite people, I can click on share, invite, and then I can invite all these people. So I can invite people based on a location. For example, if I want to invite people based on Orlando, I click on Orlando, Florida. I show results. And then I could scroll down and select all the people in Orlando that I want to invite. And what you can do is you can click the middle part of your mouse and just pull it down a little bit. Do you see the way it's quickly just going down, 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 down? Oh, boy. Okay, so it went down to the bottom. I press select all. 107 people in Orlando were all just invited to this event. Now, you can invite up to 1,000 people to your event. I don't know if you know that, but you can invite up to 1,000 people. So now I select company, EOS Worldwide. So these are all the EOS trainers. I want the EOS trainers to join me. So these are all the EOS trainers that I'm connected to. Boom, I invited 62 EOS trainers to join me at the event. Now, if I want to invite people from different companies, for example, maybe I want Sandler. So I type in Sandler, I click Sandler, I press show results. These are sales trainers. I'm going to go ahead and invite all these sales trainers to this posting party. Now I want to invite people from a particular school, the people that went to a particular school. So maybe I want MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. So I'm going to scroll down over here. I'm going to invite all the people that went to MIT. I have a lot of people that went to MIT that I'm connected to, apparently. Okay, I click this. That's 169 people. All my friends from MIT were just invited to this event. Now I'm going to press invite. I'm going to go to Harvard. These are all my friends that went to Harvard. I press show results. I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to launch all the people that went to Harvard, and I'm going to invite all of them to join this event, just like that. It's loading, loading, loading. And I'm going to press invite. Now I'm going to open up my Zoom, and I'm going to see if my 9 o'clock call joined. If it didn't join, I'm fine. If it joined, it joined. Okay, so I'm going to close all this stuff here. Close all this stuff. I'm going to go to my messages, see who messaged me. Here's your accomplishments. Thanks, Howard. What's one thing that you're most proud of accomplishing? I think I need to pivot, as marketing agencies are dead. Okay, I'm going to go. I think I need a pivot, as marketing agencies are dead. Do you still want to meet? That wasn't clear. I certainly don't want to waste your time. You will be meeting with I think you should join the meeting. I believe my team will be meeting with you if that is okay. Okay, so now what I can do is I'm going to let all these people know that I need a pivot. So this is a little bit of a dramatic thing that I'm sending these people to start a emotional conversation with them. And just to show you, I think I need a pivot. Is marketing our dead? All these DMs I'm sending to all these people, they sent me a message. I'm starting a conversation. I'm telling them something a little dramatic that will make them want to read the post. I'm setting them up for making them want to read a post about, they're like all congratulating me. And I'm like, oh my God, my agency's, like things are not going that well. You know what I mean? Marketing agencies are dead. I think I need a pivot. And I'm going to message all these people this. After I message them, thank you, I send them a separate message. I think I need a pivot. They're like, what's been your biggest highlight so far? That I need a pivot. Oh, it looks like my team's telling me that I have to hop on Zoom. All right, so we're going to wrap this up, and we'll go live again soon. My goal is to go live 100 times this year, so I'm really excited about that. Is Robin in the waiting room? Is Robin in the waiting room? I can't hear you.
Hi, Joe. Sorry. I didn't realize you're
Is
talking here
Robin in
and
the
here.
waiting room?
No, she's not. Tammy asked you to call him directly. Robin.
Okay, I will call her directly. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, let me see what's cooking. I don't know what's going on with this person. Can you show me? Oh. I'm not sure what you wrote, but my cell is 917865. Okay, here you go. Let's make 2026 a stellar. Sherry said, I signed up for Molly's evening gathering. Yay. Okay, so she's going to Molly's event. That's good. All right, so more people are going to be sending me messages. I'm looking for my next pivot. Feeling a little lost lately. Ooh, you see? Now I'm going to say I did a goal setting masterclass that helped me figure. Happy to chat about how I. Okay, so there you go. Thanks for your feedback. I tend to agree things are off. Many folks in numerous industries. Okay, good. That was good. That was very, very good. Oh my God, I'm so happy right now. Okay. Yes, I'm excited about that post going up at 10:45. Let me call Robin Fisher real quick, see if she'll pick up. Let me see if she'll pick up. I don't know if you're traveling or not, but I'm sure if you're sure able to connect, we should plan to next week instead. I'm either good either way. Let me know. Let's see. Hey, I was on Zoom. I didn't realize that you texted me at 8 a.m. Sorry about that. Yeah, no, I was back. I was back. I was back. I got back. Yeah, I got back yesterday, but my flight was late, so I couldn't make it into execs. Okay. So, guys, the next class is January 27th. Next official webinar. Hey.
Hello, Theresa from Stockholm, Sweden.
The meeting is not what?
Write need goals. If you set your goals, write goal set in the chat. Because we're doing a goal setting masterclass on the 26th, and I'm curious to know who needs goals and who has goals set already. A lot of people don't even have their goal set, but it looks like all of you have your goal set. If you need goals, just write need goals. We have special frameworks we can share for people that need goals set. And also specifically around LinkedIn, we set up something called a goal picker where people can pick their goals specifically for LinkedIn. So write picker in the chat if you want the goal picker. It's in our community. We post it in our community, so somebody could find the school link. But write picker and we'll send it to you. Brittany says, I have a few, but I'm also setting. Latha says it might be a hit or miss. Go on LinkedIn Live. It's scheduled. People register, blah, blah, blah. Okay, good. Love that. So here's what I want you to think about in your head. In terms of building relationships with people, if you don't have a goal for how many relationships you want to build in 2026, it's not going to happen. If you don't have a mechanism for you to deliver value to people, you're not going to be delivering value to people. So my mechanism is I learn about people by having a conversation with them, like I had with a new friend of mine, Hatsu. And based on our conversation, I figured out how he could make $1 million a year in 2026. How he can make $1 million this year. He's a very savvy guy, has a lot of energy, has a lot of connections. He's very popular on LinkedIn, but he never really properly used it. So I showed him a path. I showed him a path called Mastermind of Masterminds. Not only that, did I show him a path, I actually gave him the full idea, including the idea for the lead magnet, and then I built it for him. I built it for him using AI. I built him a full landing page. I bought him the domain, mastermindnavigator.com. I bought him the freaking domain. I set up the whole thing, and I created a backend, and I created a lead magnet that gets emailed with the top masterminds. Now, it's not perfect the way he wants it. Some of the messaging needs to change, but I delivered that to him as my gift for him just being in my life, because I saw his potential. And his idea is buzzing now, because before he didn't know he has 4 kids. I have 5 kids. He has 4 kids, single dad. And I was like, I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to make sure that this year you hit your goal, that you become financially free finally, so that your kids could have an amazing life. And I gave him the idea. I built him the website, built him the landing page, built him the lead magnet, did the whole thing, and I delivered it to him. And he was shocked. He was like, wow, you did so much for me. What can I do for you? I need to do something for you. I said, do this for me. Do this for me. You want to do something for me? Do this for me. If you find anyone in this conference or in any other conference, what I want you to do is just let them know that I could help them with their LinkedIn. And I will pay you 20% for 3 years for anyone that you introduce me to. I kid you not, he is nonstop bringing me people that I can speak to. He's just walking people over to me, be like, hey, guy, Joe, speak to this guy. This guy has this business. Da, 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 da. This guy's a networker. Do you get what I'm saying? He's tied in. He's a great center of influence for me. And he's introducing me to person after person after person because I added value to him. Write this in the chat. The secret to living is giving. Write that in the chat. The secret to living is giving. If you could hear me, write that down. Now, my internet is not great where I am because I'm in the Florida Mall. But I'm sure you guys could hear me. Maybe it's a little delayed. Maybe I'm talking to you and it's coming back and it's a little delayed.
It's fine. It's fine.
But it's fine. It's fine, Richard's saying. Okay, great. If you are not in the mindset of giving in 2026, if you are not building relationships with people, you're not going to get referrals. And if you're in the mindset of giving and you have what to give and you know your strategy, you will make at least $100,000 in profit in your business. But you have to be in the mindset of giving. And you have to be constantly giving to people. And the best way to find out how you can give to people is by having conversations. So I'm training new people inside my company to do the things that I do every day because they want to make $100,000 of profit for themselves. I have people on this call right now that I've hired full-time to help me over the course of the next year, and each one of them are going to make 6 figures for themselves. And the way that I'm training them is by teaching them how to get conversations. Do you get what I'm saying? So my goal is to get 1,000 clients this year and help each one of them make $100,000 in profit. That's $100 million in economic activity. Do you understand that? Write 100M in the chat. I'm not looking for 1 billion customers. I'm looking to add $100 million in profit to my 1,000 customers. How am I going to do that? I'm going to teach them how to have at least 5 conversations a day. I promise you, if you have 5 conversations a day and you add massive value to each conversation and it's strategic, you're not just talking to randos, but you're talking to people that are in the position to refer business to you because they're networkers, the likelihood of you making $100,000 in profit, especially if you have a normal offer, and if you need an offer, say, I need an offer. Even if you're offering an affiliate program, you know that I got paid to come to this conference because I got more people to pay for this conference with my affiliate link than what I paid for the conference. My hotel's paid. My flights are paid. My tickets paid. My VIP is paid. My VIP is paid. You see that? Because I just told people what I'm doing. I made more money from coming here, besides all the relationships that I built, from coming here just by letting people know about the conference, and people are buying it. Do you understand what I'm saying? You could make a full-time living just off being an affiliate. Just off being an affiliate. So if you don't have an offer and you need an offer, right, I need an offer. There's so many different affiliate programs that if you believe in something, that you could offer to people in your network just by having conversations with them. Hey, by the way, I'm going to this conference. I was like, oh, I want to come. I want to come to the conference. Where is it? I sent them my affiliate link. They buy it. I get a percentage. And then I make money. If you need an offer, right, I need an offer. Right, I need an offer. We'll help you with your offer. No problem. There's no problem. We'll sit with you. We'll help you figure out your offer. If you already have an offer, right, I have an offer. But if you don't have a strategy, say, I have an offer, but I need a strategy. Write that. Maybe you have an offer, but you don't have a plan to get people to buy your offer. So say I have an offer. If you have an offer, but I need a strategy. I have an offer, but I need a strategy. I have an offer, but I need a strategy. Go ahead, tell me. If you have an offer and you have a strategy, maybe you need accountability. Maybe you're not doing all the actions, right? You get what I'm saying? Maybe you don't have the action. So just write, I need accountability. We offer accountability every day. Every day we have accountability. So if you need accountability, say I need accountability. Sometimes people know what they need to do, but they don't end up doing the do. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes people know what they need to do. I lay it out. I say, hey, go press A, B, C, and they don't do the A, B, C. 2026 is the year that AI is going to start doing the A, B, C for you, so you don't have to do it yourself. That's what I'm working on rolling out in 2026, where you no longer have to post, where AI posts for you. But right now you have to still post. You have to still do outreach. You still have to do these things. Sure, you can set up systems and processes to do that. But right now, we're in a time where you still have to take certain actions. You still have to lean into the conversation. But that means you need to have accountability. Soon you won't need accountability. But by then, maybe AI will just do your whole job for you, and you won't have to do anything. But for right now, in the next year, there's a few things that you need to really implement if you're a coach, if you're a consultant. Number one is you need to be part of a community. If you don't have a community, I have a community for you. You need to have the right strategy, and you need to have the right technology to save you time. Time is precious. If you agree with me, if you think time is precious, right, time is precious. If you have extra time and you're willing to waste it typing things up and not using technology, right, I got plenty of time. But if you think time is precious, right, time is precious in the chat. And by the way, the reason I'm telling you to engage with me is because we're having a conversation. We're talking here. I'm talking to you, you're talking to me through the chat. And if I'm talking to you, you're ignoring me, that's not nice. So talk to me through the chat. Do you get what I'm saying? Time is short, time is precious. Talk to me. We're having a two-way, we're having a one-on-one, but with each one of you, I'm having a one-on-one. I know who's not writing. I know who's not engaging with me. I can see you. If you want to have 5 conversations a day, every single day, you need something called a calendar link. If you have a calendar link, drop it in the chat. If you don't have a calendar link, say, I need a calendar link. I can help you get a calendar link for free. Very easy, very fast. But this way, people can get booked into your calendar by you setting them your calendar link. So let's practice. Who has a calendar link in the chat? I have a calendar link. Put your calendar link in the chat. Put yours into the chat right now. Maybe somebody on this call can meet with you and build a relationship with you right now. So drop yours in the chat. Here's the most important thing I want you to know. if you can have 5 strategic conversations a day, every single day, you will make more money in 2026. If you have the right offer, the right strategy, the right technology, the right community, what's going to end up happening is you're going to make at least $100,000 in profit. But the math needs to add up. I did the math for myself. The math for myself is I want 1,000 clients, and the result I want to produce for my clients is for each one of my 1,000 clients is to produce $100,000 in profit in the next year, which will generate $100 million.
Looks like we lost Joe.
And the Zoom randomly went off. The Zoom randomly went off, but the Zoom randomly went on again. Am I right?
You're back.
Yes, you're back here.
Did it come back, Jen?
Yes,
You're back. You're with
we can
us.
hear you.
Yeah, we can hear
I'm
you.
back.
Yeah, yes.
I'm back.
We see you.
Okay. By the way, are you guys getting value so far? Write value in the chat. I know we had a little disruption 15 minutes in, but I'm curious to know if you're getting value. I'm very inspired to add a lot more value to each person in our community this year. And the reason I'm so inspired is because I'm watching a guy today and yesterday and tomorrow that has been inspiring people and doing this stuff for decades and decades and decades longer than me. And I'm watching the way he's pouring himself out to people because there's a big problem coming. Do you know what the big problem that's coming? Someone mute everyone on my team. Please mute everyone that's not supposed to. You know what the big problem is? Can anyone guess what the big problem is that's coming in the next 3 years? What's the big problem that's coming in the next 3 years for most people that currently have jobs? I'm not talking about coaches and consultants because you guys are always going to be needed. I'm talking about for people that have jobs. What do you think the big issue is? What do you think the big issue is? If someone has a job right now, what do you think the big issue is?
Being replaced by AI?
100% of people, 100% of jobs, a cashier, gone. Gone. You think there's going to be cashiers? It's all AI. You think there's going to be truck drivers? Gone. All the trucks are going to drive themselves in the next few years. All of it's going to be gone. So who are they going to need? They're going to need coaches and consultants to deal with their bullshit. You get what I'm saying? They're going to need you. But in order for them to find you, they're going to find you through their relationships. And that's not going to be gone. In the next 10 years, you're still going to have relationships. Do you agree or disagree? Do you agree or disagree that in the next, I'm not talking about 30, 40 years from now when robots become humans. I'm talking about the next 10 years. The next, because most of our clients, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, those are our clients for the most part. And they're not looking 70, 80 years from now. They're looking 10 years.
I think you're muted,
We
Joe.
lost your
Oh,
audio.
you're
Joe.
muted.
Lost your audio.
Frozen as well.
So completely at this point.
Yeah, I just don't want us to hear Joe.
He's coming back. He's switching to his phone. I just
It's a
told him.
Florida issue.
He's switching to his
Creating anticipation.
phone.
Tammy, we will always wait for Joe.
We
I'm
always,
okay.
we always wait for Joe.
Yes. It's worth the wait. There he is.
It's that
Okay.
hotel.
My laptop is having a little bit of a heart attack. Could you guys see me and hear me better?
Yes,
Yes.
we can
Yes.
hear you and see you perfectly.
Yes, we can hear you
Okay.
and see you perfectly.
For some reason,
it's actually better.
my laptop's not doing well. But if you could see me and hear me perfectly, that's awesome. So let me tell you something. I am 100% committed to helping you get more conversations. My question to you is, are you committed to having those conversations? Because I could bring a horse to water. I can't make the horse drink. Have you ever heard that saying before? I could bring a horse to water. I can't make it drink. I can teach you how to, A, get people to respond to your direct messages and want to get on the phone with you. I can teach you how to add 1,000 connections in the next 90 days. I can teach you how to post, how to engage, how to message. I can teach you how to do all those things, but I can't make you do it. You get what I'm saying? I can't force you to do it. I can't force you to show up to our office hours that happen every single day at 12 and at 7. But I can make my team available to you to help you with all your tech support issues. I can't force you to come to our community events, but I can make community events available every single day, Monday through Friday, hosting parties and all types of amazing events. I can't force you to come to my strategy session tomorrow at 10 a.m. for 2 hours, where I'm going to be pouring my heart out to help you be successful and showing you all the strategies on my laptop that works for me and that help thousands of people be able to generate real revenue in their business. So if you want to have 2026 to be the best year ever, you need to be committed to having conversations. You can't just hope for the best. Hope is a great thing, it's just not a great strategy. So if you don't have a calendar, a lot of you said you don't have a calendar. I'm not looking at the chat anymore, but I'm going to pull up the chat now. If you don't have a calendar, this is what I suggest that you do. Put your cell phone number in the chat. If you don't have a cell phone number, I can't help you. Put your cell phone number in the chat right now. I'm going to put mine in the chat right now just to kind of show you. 917-865-7631. That's my cell phone. We have almost 100 people here or so, right? And I put my cell phone number in the chat. Why did I put my cell phone number in the chat? Because I want to show you I am from the 70s. You know what the 70s happened? In the 70s, there was no caller ID. And what we used to do is we used to call people when we wanted to talk to them. Somehow, when LinkedIn came out, people suddenly forgot that there was phone numbers because people don't want to bother other people. Get over your ego. And when you call somebody, start helping people out. You understand what I'm saying? Call people out and say, what can I do to add value to your life? Who do you want to meet? Who can I introduce you to? What can I do for you? And stop hiding your cell phone number from the telemarketers, because I promise you they all have it. The telemarketers have your phone number. You know who doesn't have your phone number? The people in this room that want to support you. You get what I'm saying? And because you're hiding from the telemarketers, you're actually hiding from your customers. You're hiding from your friends. I'm committed to teaching you guys a step-by-step process that you need to succeed, but you can't look at LinkedIn as a sales party. You have to look at it like a posting party, a networking party, a relationship party, not a place where you just show up to sell people things. I have nothing to sell you today, but if you want to join our community, I do have an offer for you to join our community, to be able to get the strategy, to be able to get an artificial intelligence technology that will learn what you sound like, help you write up all your content, create all your images, organize all your connections, and then give you the strategy to install in your business. And if you need an offer, we'll help you with your offer, and we'll give you everything you need to be successful. And if you're interested in that offer, just write interested, because I literally have nothing to sell you. But if you're interested in getting support, if you're interested in getting your hand held for an entire year with me and my team, and I keep hiring and training more people, like I told you guys I would. Some guys saw me a year ago. I had many less employees. But as you guys keep signing up, I keep reinvesting the money in the business to grow the business so that I can help you grow your business. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're interested in getting more involved, just write interested in the chat. You don't have to buy anything right now, but if you're interested, write interested. I do have advisors that can call you and speak to you and have a conversation with you and see if you actually are serious about it and you actually want to succeed. They'll learn about your business, figure out if this could even work, and they'll have a conversation with you. So just write interested if you're actually interested in 3 things. Number 1, strategy. Number 2, a community of 1,500 people. Number 3, a technology that will learn what you sound like, help you write comments, posts, messages, organize your connections into lists, and research every single person. Now, this guy that I built him this landing page for him as a gift, and I gave him the idea of how to generate $1 million, I knew nothing about him. But the second he liked my energy, he asked me if we can connect on LinkedIn. And you know what I told him? I said, I'm full. I'm sorry. I have over 1,000 people waiting to connect with me on LinkedIn. This is literally the truth. And he said, could you do me a favor? Could you remove somebody else and add me? He's like, I'm not Jewish. I'm Muslim. That's what he told me. His last name is Ramadan. He said, I'm not Jewish. I'm Muslim. I said, okay, I'm going to remove somebody else that hasn't been responsive to me, and I'm going to add you.
Give him a Jewish
name.
name.
You're my new Muslim friend. So I added him. But the second I got his LinkedIn account, what did I do? In the chat, tell me, what did I do the second I had his LinkedIn account? Because this is something unique to LinkedIn. You could only do this on LinkedIn. I had his first name, his last name, his company name. I had all his information. I had where he worked before. I had how many kids he had. I had every recommendation he got, his connections, his website. I had his calendar link. I had everything I could find about him. What I did was I did not hack him. I did not steal his identity. I did something called AI research. That's what I did. You know what AI research is? You know what AI research is? AI research is I use multiple AI agents to research him to learn everything there is to know about him. I learned every podcast he was on, every article that he wrote. Within seconds, I had all that information. And then I realized, holy crap, this guy's important to me. This guy could walk me in the door to $1 million in reoccurring revenue. He's connected to the right people in the right rooms. I have 500 people at the summit right now, but there's one person that could generate 7 figures in my business. So what did I do? I added massive value to his life. I'm going to help him because Zig Ziglar said this. You can get anything you want in life if you help enough people get what they want. So I found this one guy of 500 people. I changed his life in seconds. I had a conversation with him in minutes. And the imprint is going to last not just hours, not just days, but weeks and months. And we're going to continue to bond and build relationships. And you guys are probably going to meet him soon. Not right now this second, because he's inside learning the 21 different AI tools that are available. No, you're good. You can watch that. Just don't take my laptop. I'm kidding. I only have 90 people here. I'm like looking, I'm like, my laptop's there. Okay, anyway, we're in Orlando. You know what I mean? You never know. I'm from Brooklyn. That's why I'm thinking like that. But don't worry. If you really need the laptop, you can have it. I'm just kidding. Do you guys get what I'm saying here? The secret to living is giving. If you're a coach, if you're a consultant, you have to lead with value first. So what does value look like on LinkedIn? Did you guys see my recent post on LinkedIn, my latest post on LinkedIn? If you go to LinkedIn and find my latest post on LinkedIn, what I want you to do is, I want you to find it. It's an article. It has thousands of words. That article is a super valuable article. It's about my experience in the first day of the AI Summit here in Orlando. And I wrote details of my experience, and I took photos with dozens and dozens of people, and I published those photos there. I want you to take a moment right now, find that article, and leave a comment on the article. Write a post. Go to the article, find the article, go to joelinkedin.com or find Joe Applebaum on LinkedIn. Take a moment and do that. And when you're done, just write done in the chat. If you already did it, write did it. Like the post and leave a comment. Now, the reason I'm telling you to leave a comment, I'm not telling you to leave a comment so the post can get out there more. The post already got into the inbox of thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people. Why? Because I use the LinkedIn newsletter. So LinkedIn sends an email to thousands of people. Thousands of people already read it. I'm not worried about more people seeing it. What I want is I want you to network with your new friends on LinkedIn. And if you leave a comment on that post, the 90 people that are here watching right now, they will all see your comment. Do you get what I'm saying? And they'll all be able to connect with you. And you'll be able to see the value of leaving one comment. Now, could you imagine if you left 5 comments a day? Could you imagine if you left 5 comments a day, how powerful that would be? It looks like Deanna just said done. Congratulations, Deanna. Done. Do you know how much this guy over here charges for 1 day of working with him? The guy named Perry that runs this conference. He charges $25,000 for 1 day of him working with you. Do you understand that? $25K, that's what he charges. He tells everyone, value your time. The guy that was sitting next to me was a guy that just sold his business for millions of dollars. A different guy. His name is Zach. His name is Zach. We went out to lunch yesterday, and we just went one-on-one to lunch, and we went deep. I knew there was something special. The universe put him in front of me. And we had an amazing lunch. I bought lunch. Lunch was on me. That was my way to add value. but he was desperate to pay me. And I said, why do you want to pay? He's like, Joe, you have no idea what you did to my life. I said, what did I do to your life? He's like, every conversation I have with you is gold. I got so much more value from talking to you than coming to this conference. He said, my flights. He said, the ticket, the hotel, everything was worth it just to meet you. I want to hire you. He's like, are you going to charge $25,000 a day to work with me? I said, no. I charge $3,600 a year for me to support you every single day. And he's like, holy shit, that's basically free. That's basically free. He's like, you're under charging, he said. You should charge $25,000 a day to work with people. And I said, I don't do this for the money. I have a separate company that does millions of dollars in revenue. I charge $3,600 a year to pay for the software and to pay for the employees so that I can reinvest the business and keep growing that business to impact you guys. As a matter of fact, it might be that when I get to 1,000 people, I might end up the doors and just serving these 1,000 people, because I don't need to just keep growing for the sake of growth. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't need to keep growing forever and ever and ever and ever and ever, the more you can get. What I want to do is I want to change your life. And building a business is one of the hardest things in the world. But you know what? Making $100,000 as a coach, as a consultant, I have to tell you that it's not as hard as building a multi-million-dollar business. And it's not as hard as having a shitty job. You feel me? Because you can serve whoever you want. And you can charge whatever you want. As long as you deliver enough value. By the way, if anybody here is a client, right? I'm a client in the chat. If anybody here wants to become a client in the future at some point, say, I want to become a client at some point in the future or something, but look how many clients we have that are just here right now. Now, all these clients know that this is a class that I give twice a month, but they show up to this. Even though they have so many other classes to show up to, so many other things they have to do with their life, they're showing up to this. And the reason they're showing up to this is because whatever they paid to become a client, they're getting so much more value with every interaction they have with our team. Not just with me. It's not just about me. It's about our entire team. Fernando, Juan, Jad, Violet, Tammy, Christine, Bilal. We have Jen, Rubab. We have such amazing people from so many countries around the world. And we're hiring more people. I just hired Kashif. Yesterday, we had a new person that started. Jen, what's her name? Her name is Laurie. Laurie started yesterday. I'm seeking people to employ people from all over the world. I have people from Pakistan, from Egypt, from Venezuela, believe it or not. Fernando's from Venezuela. Juan is from Bolivia. We have people from all over the world. We have people from Italy, from Sweden. And we have clients in 40 countries around the world. If you're a coach and a consultant, you no longer have to just be a coach and a consultant in Georgia. You could be a global coach. In the chat, right? I'm global. If you could serve somebody in Dubai, right? I'm global. If you could serve somebody in San Diego, right? I'm global. If you could serve somebody that's in New Zealand, right? I'm global. I want everyone to be global. It's no longer about, oh, it's all about the US. We're a global economy. It's Wi-Fi. Starlink works everywhere. I'm going to be on a cruise with 400 entrepreneurs from all over the world, like in 10 days. Global. Everybody's global now. So if you are global, LinkedIn is in 200 countries around the world. I was talking to a guy over here. He said, LinkedIn's dead. LinkedIn's dead. LinkedIn died a long time ago. I said, LinkedIn's dead? I said, you are in your head. LinkedIn is not dead. LinkedIn is more alive than ever. He's like, people try to find jobs on LinkedIn and they can't find them anymore. He's like, it's dead. I said, finding jobs is dead. He started laughing. He's like, you're fucking right, dude. He literally cursed. He's like, you're fucking right, dude. I was like, you know what people are going to start doing? They're going to start buying franchises. They're going to start becoming coaches. They're going to start becoming consultants. And all those people that are buying franchises, that are starting businesses, that are becoming coaches, that are becoming consultants, all those people, they don't have the missing ingredient that you have right now, which is one word: relationships. Look around the room. If you have the right systems, if you have the right processes, if you have the right frameworks, if you understand with the right mindset how to build a relationship to get out of your own head, and then you have a good offer, your relationships will walk you in the door. You don't need to have trust with people. You need to have trust with people who have trust with people. Do you get it? You don't need to get people to buy from you. You need to get people to introduce you, to refer you. And the way you get them to do that is what I did with that guy. He just likes me. I added value. I didn't have to vibe code a page for him. I could have just gave him a big hug, or the other guy that I bought lunch to and just talked to him, and he told me my time is worth more than $25,000 a day. I know what my time is worth. I know it's worth more than $25,000 a day. And when I deliver value, I'm delivering more than $25,000 worth of value, because that guy is going to make $1 million this year if he executes on the plan I gave him. And I use AI as a thinking partner, building relationships with people. That's really the key. So I have a few things coming up. Tomorrow, for those of you that are interested in the strategy, the session that we're doing, a 2-hour strategy session tomorrow, I'll probably go to my hotel to do it, because the internet here is, I'm not gonna be able to share my screen from here, even though they say they have high-speed internet, blah, blah, blah. I'm probably gonna do it from my hotel room or from someone's hotel room here. So I have stable internet. And we're gonna spend 2 hours at 10 a.m. with those of you that are part of the Evergreen networking system. Now, typically, with the Evergreen networking system, we do charge $10,000 for that for the year. But because I wanna make a difference for all the people here, if anybody signs up to the Bundle Plus, it doesn't cost you anything for the whole year. You can be part of it. And you can come to all of our sessions, and you can get our frameworks, our checklists, our cheat sheets, our scripts, everything that we charge $10,000 for, if you just get the Bundle Plus. Adrian said I signed up to the Bundle Plus. Amanda says, what do you charge $10,000 for? Okay. We have a program called the Evergreen Networking System. That's the program. If you go to evergreen.com, you could find it. It's EVYRGREEN.com. Evergreen. Evergreen's usually spelled EVER, but we spelled it EVYR. You know why? Because why not? Because Evergreen without a Y wasn't available, so we bought it with a Y. Okay? So evergreen.com, if you go there, you'll see it's $10,000 for the program. What it includes is 9 modules, which teaches you a foundation of how to set up your foundation for being successful and having conversations, which is the plan, the people, and the promise. We give you the frameworks, the checklists, the cheat sheets, the scripts. Then we teach you how to come up with stories. We teach you how to optimize your profile. We teach you how to use the right dashboards. And then we teach you how to get exposure, get engagement, and then how to get people to respond to your direct messages, how to get meetings. 9 modules. Watch it anytime. Then we meet you every single day, twice a day, to hold you accountable, to hold your hand. We have community meetings regularly. And then every month we do a 2-hour session together. So tomorrow's session is a 2-hour session that we're going to do. And by the way, we add a bunch of other bonus sessions throughout the year as well. And many of you have been to the recent premium bonus sessions. And I'm going to be adding more sessions and more teachers this year, because I'm learning from what this guy's doing. And he has so much amazing education and so much information. So I'm actually learning from him how to make people get results even more. You get what I'm saying? I'm learning from people, and I want to improve the offer. So I'm going to be adding to the offer. But for right now, it's very simple. You get pre-recorded videos, frameworks, checklists, and cheat sheets. And you get all of it at no cost to you when you get the Bundle Plus. So if you're interested in the Evergreen Networking System, you get that. You get it as a bonus. And instead of just getting 1 license of EviAI Pro, you get 2 licenses. But many of you don't even know what EviAI is. And some of you are interested. And if you're interested, then we'll put a link for you to sign up to it, and we'll give you a special deal on it. So if you want to buy it now, you can. If you go to app.eviai.com/bundle plus, you can buy it. It's not a link that's available to the general public, but we're sharing it here. We also throw in the Inc. 5000 list, which is a list of the 5,000 fastest growing companies in America. We also throw in an extra EviAI Pro account, which is writes up all your posts, all your comments, all your messages, creates images for you, organizes all your connections, and researches everybody for you. Very, very powerful technology. And we're about to add, this coming year, we're about to add over 200 new features to EviAI Pro. All of you that already have Pro don't have to pay for it because you already have Pro, so you're not going to have to pay extra for the features because you get grandfathered in. 200 new features. But just know the price of EviAI Pro is currently $3,600 a year. We're giving the Bundle Plus for $1,968. And all the new features that we're going to be adding are going to be included in that. We are going to be increasing the price because our price is going to go up of EviAI Pro to probably around $5,000 from $3,600. But anyone that buys it before gets grandfathered in. So just so you know, the Bundle Plus price is $1,968. It includes our $10,000 training program and a ton of other bonuses and an extra license of EviAI. You guys understand what we're doing here? Now, I'm thinking of other things that I can add, but my team tells me when I add too many bonuses, people get overwhelmed. Because I want to just throw the bus at you. I want to guarantee that you get to your goal. So I want to know is, what do you think your number one challenge is right now that is stopping you from being able to jump in, get this community of 1,500 people, jump in, get the strategy, jump in, get the technology that you need that will do a lot of the work for you and hold your hand, get the right offer. What do you think it is that's stopping you from doing it? Now, somebody put a bunch of dollar signs in the chat. For some of you, it's money. Maybe you don't have the 1968 right now. You get what I'm saying? If I didn't have the money to come to this conference, you know what I would do? And what I did, I have the money to come, but what I wanted to prove to you is that you don't need money. You need to be resourceful. I got people, and I met the affiliate manager here, and she's like, Joe, you know why I like you? I said, why? He's like, you're one of the highest affiliates that's a brand new guy of this conference. You make me look good, she told me. I was like, you just wait. You just wait. You just wait and see, Angie. And maybe you guys will meet Angie one of these days. She's amazing, a sweetheart. I started building a relationship with her way before I came to this conference. And I sold so many tickets to this conference, she freaked out. And I was like, wow, because I want to prove to my own audience that even if you don't have the money, you could figure out how to find the money by being smart, because we don't need more resources. We need to be more resourceful. If you got a few people to join EviAI, you wouldn't have to pay for it. You know why? We have it doesn't take money to make money, Amanda. It takes being resourceful to make money. It doesn't take money to make money. I didn't spend money to join the affiliate program. It was free. And I made more money than I paid to come here. By the way, if you guys get it, say got it in the chat. I'm not sure if you guys got what I just said. Some people think it takes money to make money. It's a lie that you've been sold. It's a lie. It doesn't take money to make money. It doesn't take money to make money. It takes being resourceful. It takes adding value. And if you can have conversations with people, I'll teach you how to have conversations with people. I'll teach you what to say. And by the way, we're doing a 4-session prospecting boot camp in March to teach you how to prospect. So this here thing called is how to network. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do prospecting, how to pick up the phone and call people, how to cold email, how to call people that you've never spoken to before. I'm going to do 4 90-minute sessions in March. Some of you have bought that. That's not part of the whole Bundle Plus. It's not part of EviAI Pro. It's a new product we're offering. And some of you have purchased it. The ones that have, I think Mike Larkin bought it. Mike Larkin's going to be in those 4 90-minute sessions. We have about 50 people that are coming to that. If you want to be part of that, write prospecting in the chat. We'll send you a special deal. It's usually $3,000, but we're going to discount it deeply for everyone that's an EviAI customer.
Joe.
So my question to you is, go ahead, Tammy.
We have some people in the comments. I think we have some questions. Amanda Martin, if you have any questions, you're welcome to unmute and ask Joe. I'm holding space for you, Amanda. I saw a thinking emoji. If you have any questions, Joe's happy to answer them one-on-one.
Yeah, and if anybody has any comments, by the way, was this worth your time? Write worth my time in the chat if this was worth your time, just spending the past 44 minutes with me. I want to inspire you. This is 2026. This is going to be your best year ever. I'm pumped. I'm motivated. I'm pumped and I'm motivated.
Joe, I didn't know if you wanted to speak to Amanda.
I do want to speak to Amanda if she's here. I would love to help her. If she unmutes herself.
You know, I'm just listening and learning. So I'm taking notes. Keep
Amanda,
talking.
tell us about your business, Amanda.
Yeah, I work for a company called Don Williams Global. I work for yeah.
You work for what?
Don Williams Global.
Okay. And what problem do you solve?
Well, we do lots of different things here. We write books and we do lead generation.
Amazing. You write books and you do lead generation.
Yes, sir.
This is one of the most
business coaching, of course.
You work with business coaches, yes?
Yes, sir.
And you write books for them and do lead generation. Do you have one flagship offer that you make to people? What's your one flagship offer that you make for people, and how much do you charge?
So $10,000 for 1 hour is what he charges.
Amazing.
Yes.
Guys, think about that. $10,000 for 1 hour. And what's the guarantee or the promise that you get from spending $10,000 with them?
Well, if you guys would look up Don Williams Global, check him out. I just work for him. I'm just here attending this meeting, learning and taking notes. So
amazing.
I'm
But
new
what
at this,
promise?
Joe, so-
What promise do they make? Are you doing sales for him?
I am. Yes, sir.
Amazing.
Yeah, we're lead generating.
If you close a $10,000 deal, how much commission would you get?
Oh, $1,000.
You would get 10%. You'd get $1,000.
Yes, sir.
How is that something that you're happy with?
I mean, of course, I want more. I mean, of course.
You want
but I
more,
mean,
of course.
it's not
If you want
bad.
more,
It's
if you want more, so how many of those clients do you need to close in 2026 in order for you to get to $100,000?
I need 100.
100, exactly. I want everyone to learn from this that me and her are doing the math right now. This is really important. Did you guys already did the math? Right, did the math, or if you need to do the math, say need to do the math. Because if you don't do the math, you're not going to know what you could invest in your business. Do you get what I'm saying? Most people have never done the math. In their head, they're like, I need to make money. Making money doesn't just happen. You first have to do the math, and it has to make sense. So if you haven't done the math, it's probably because you haven't been part of our strategy sessions. Tomorrow, for 2 hours, part of the 2 hours is we're going to do the math. And if you do the math, you'll realize that 1 + 1 equals 2. I did the math. That's how I made millions of dollars in revenue in my life. And I did the math with my clients. That's how they've made hundreds of thousands of dollars each year because they did the math. And then once you have the math done, then you can start writing down what actions you need to do in order to accomplish that math to make it happen. And then you need to go and do the actions. But in order to do the actions, you need the time and you need technology to make the time. Because with technology, you can do 4 times more than you can do without technology. You get what I'm saying? And if you follow a certain process and a certain strategy, it'll save you a ton of time. Now, there are people here that are selling franchises. Some of the franchises they're selling is for $100,000, $200,000. And that franchise, you spend $100,000 and you'll make $100,000 a year. Sounds like a good deal, right? Well, the offer I'm making you is that I'll teach you how to have conversations, which means you'll invest $1968 into a whole year and you'll get our $10,000 program and you'll get our community of 1,500 people and you'll make $100,000. You don't have to buy any franchise or give me any percentage of anything that you make. You get what I'm saying? So if you're serious about making $100K this year in extra money than whatever you're making, then invest in yourself.
Joe?
Because it'll change your life. Go ahead.
Question, if you don't mind.
Yeah, please read it.
Chilote is I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing your name right. Would you like to get on the microphone?
Chilote, you said you had a question.
Yeah.
We're holding space for you. Love it.
No, my question goes this way. wanted to see the follow-up concept in prospecting. How you can actually follow up with prospects or potential clients.
How can we do prospecting?
Well, the number one thing that you need to do. Yeah, the number one thing that you have to realize is the difference between networking, marketing, and prospecting. Do you guys know the difference between networking, marketing, and prospecting? If you're not sure what it is, tell me in the chat. I'm curious to know how many people want to learn the difference. There's a huge difference. Tell me in the chat. Only one person wants to know, Steve, so far. Adrian wants to know. Joe wants to know.
Tell me.
Tell me in the chat. Tell me your definitions. Ooh, Richard, I love that. Tell me your definition. Tell me. Tell me. Okay, I'm going to tell you my definitions, Richard, and everybody else. Networking is primarily building relationships to be able to give referrals and also receive referrals. You get it? It's to build relationships, to give referrals, and get referrals. Everybody knows 250 people. I have to know what you do for a living for me to refer business to you. Like I know Morty does bookkeeping. So if somebody ever tells me, Joe, I need a bookkeeper, I can send them to Morty. I could send them to Tom Wells. Depending on what type of bookkeeping they need, I can refer them to some of the bookkeepers I have as clients. Do you get it? That's networking. So when you're on LinkedIn organic, you're networking. That's what you're doing primarily. If you try to do one of the others, whether it's marketing or prospecting, you're probably going to fail if you go to a Chamber of Commerce networking event and you start prospecting there. You're probably going to look like a piece of POS.
Hey, Joe, I got 3 clients for you. I have 3 clients
Thank you.
for you. So 3 people are calling
Amazing.
you.
What?
3 people are going to be calling you because I did the networking.
Okay, 3 people are going to call me because you did the networking. Amazing.
Okay.
That's amazing.
Someone put Jen's calendar in the chat, scheduling at ajaxseating.com. So Morty has it so he knows where to intro. And somebody also find my business networking one sheet and put it in the chat so that everyone sees an example of a business networking one sheet that everyone needs if you're going to network properly. So somebody find my business networking one sheet on LinkedIn. It's one of my featured posts and put it in the comments for me. It'll take you 2 seconds to do. Maybe 3 seconds, maybe 5 seconds, because you scroll down to my featured posts and you'll see it there. You'll copy the link and put it in the chat. It's a business networking one sheet. And by the way, that's a bonus of something that we create for you, create all the text that goes into the business networking one sheet for you as part of the bundle plus. It's included for you. No extra charge. Everyone needs it. By the way, I printed it and I'm handing it out to dozens of people here. And they're like, holy shit, I need that. And you know what I tell them? You want me to make that for you? It's $5K. And they're like, I'll talk to you about that. I'm very serious. I need this business networking one sheet. It's $5K. I'll build it for you. And for you on this call, no extra charge included. You get what I'm saying? I'm adding a bonus. If you sign up now, you get a business networking one sheet. So that's networking. Marketing, I have a marketing agency for 17 years. Marketing is about promoting things. It's about understanding people, targeting them, and promoting them. Do you get what I'm saying? So for example, if I know that I'm targeting accountants, I can create something called a lead magnet, and I can get accountants that are interested in my lead magnet to download it, and I can market to them with advertising. I can market to them with email marketing. I can market to them with a trade show booth. That's marketing. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you know what marketing is? I'm marketing things to people. I'm promoting things to people. I have signs. I have a billboard. A billboard, it's marketing. Do you get it? Some people call it branding. I call it marketing. I'm marketing myself. Do you see? I'm marketing GoDaddy. Can you see that? That's me marketing. That's marketing. Posting videos on YouTube, marketing. It's not networking to post a video on YouTube about your business, right? Marketing. So you guys know what networking is and what marketing is. Where people often blur the lines is prospecting. They're not sure. What's prospecting?
Prospecting, and you need a system and a process to prospect. Prospecting is building a list and then targeting that list to qualify those people to see if they're interested in purchasing today or in the future. Okay, that's prospecting. So let's say, for example, I'm targeting restoration companies. I could get them through networking. I could go to my contacts and I could say, who do you know that has a restoration company? They could introduce me to them, and now I have a potential client. You get what I'm saying? Or what I can do is I can take the prospecting route. I can go to Sales Navigator. I can make a list of people that own restoration companies, and I could start cold emailing them. I could start cold calling them. I could start cold texting them. And I can ask them a question that would help me qualify them. Do you understand? And if they answer the question in the right way, that means they're interested now. If I go into a trade show and I see a bunch of vendors, that's prospecting. I walk over to the vendors and I say, hey, do you have a problem with your website? And they're like, yes. Awesome. I'd love to show you some websites I've done for other people because I looked at yours and it's completely trash. Would you like me to show you and build you one right here with my laptop? And they're like, holy shit, you can do that now? And I said, watch. And I build them a website. And they're like, yeah, but I want to change this and I want to change that. I said, no problem. No problem. Sign up right here. It's $1,000. And I will change all those changes for you on the fly and then make it live. And then I'll drive traffic to it. And the guy's like, holy shit, here's $1,000. And I finished a website for him on the fly. I hand it to him and he's a happy camper. That's prospecting. I did that 100 times a year. If you do that 100 times 1,000, it's $100,000 a year. Do you understand? If you speak to, for prospecting,
Okay,
depending on what you're selling, what you're offering, you're going to need to make.
I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back. Chill out. But wait, did you guys enjoy that little webinar replay? That's currently available for a limited time only. And I say a limited time only because it's not going to be available forever. We're not going to make that available forever because every time we do a webinar, it kind of gets renewed. We get a new one. A new one pops in. So that's available for a limited time only. I think what happened is that this thing started going. I'm going to see if I can stop this pause timer. There you go. So this thing just started popping off. That's essentially what happened. Okay, and 10:45 is the next thing. Did you guys enjoy that? I'm curious to know. Is anybody even watching? Wow, we have 16 comments here. 700 people saw that live. That's insane. You're 100% right. It takes a desire to help people. Make money. Jad said Joe in multiple conversations. Ash, Ariel, Hatsu, Scott. Wow, look at this. I'm global. Look at that. Oh, I love it. I'm going to go ahead and like all this. Love the energy. Rhubarb. Closing this week is Strong Gold Nuggets. I'm going to write boom. I'm going to write boom here. So yeah, we are live. We are actually we're live. There's no inception going on here. Look at all these comments and likes. Oh my God, this is amazing. So I have a question for you guys. Do you want to close more business this year? Like, are you really serious about closing more business? Today's Friday, 1/9/2026. My goal is to get on LinkedIn Live at least 100 times this year. I'm going to count how many times I'm going to do it. If you go to my profile, you click on View Profile, you can go down to the section called Events. You see there's a section here called Events, and you can see how many times I went live. So you can see I went live over here. This was, when was this? This was 6 days ago. I don't know. This might have been my first one of the year. Let's see what this one is.
Prospecting like a whale out there. Dial tone in the ringtone. Calendar link on deck.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me see if Danny's here. So I have a call with Danny Bermant now. Danny Bermant. That's the guy I have a call with. Let me see. Are you available to talk now? I'm going to click on contact info. I have his phone number right here. I'm going to grab his number. And I am going to call him. Hi. It's Joe Applebaum. Danny, can you chat? Okay, let's just see if he replies. In the meantime, I'm going to grab his info from LinkedIn using Evie AI. This is how I do it. I click Summarize Profile. It grabs his phone number, his email, his website, his address, his birthday. Let's see. I have to read the context. It's quite lengthy. I email Zoom link. Okay, so here's the whole thing. Now, if I want to drop him into, let me just see if I'm going to hit save to go high level. And then it's going to go right into my go high level. So this is this is what my go high level looks like. This is my CRM. This is my CRM. And I'm going to click on conversations. No, not conversations. Contacts. And here he is. And now I'm going to give him a call. See if he picks up.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may...
Hello.
Hi, Danny. It's Joe Applebaum.
Hi, Joe. How are you doing?
Good. I believe we had a call on Zoom now. Are you still available, or are you no longer available today?
No, I am available on Zoom. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
So do you want to jump on?
Yeah.
I am looking forward to chatting with you.
See you soon. Bye.
All right. I'll see you in a few minutes. Bye. He's an intro from Mark. He is a member of JV Grow, and I know him. He picked up and said he will go to Zoom. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So you see that worked. I got through to him, got him into my CRM, and got him on the call. And that literally works. That is one of the most powerful things that you can do. Who's Ariel? Oh, look at that. Ariel. Saving 80% on bilingual Bogota. Bogota. I'm going to say, how is life? How is life? All right. Let's see what else is going on over here. Virginia posted over here. Let me go to Virginia and leave her a little comment on her post. I don't know what's going on here. Danny is high energy Zoom. Okay, I'm coming. Okay, coming. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and open up my Zoom. I'm going to open up my Zoom room now. I don't know why Virginia's posts are not loading here. We are bobbing, he's saying. We are bobbing. Let me see.
Recording in progress.
Hi,
They're
welcome, Danny.
arranging a meeting properly in Florida, right?
Welcome, Danny.
Okay,
Hi,
just-
Joe. Hi, Joe. How are you?
Good. When are you flying into Orlando?
I'm actually flying into Orlando on Tuesday.
You're
Tuesday
flying in
2nd.
on Tuesday. Oh, the 2nd. You're going in mad early. That's Monday. Monday's the 2nd.
Sorry. No, sorry.
Are you going
Tuesday,
on the 4th?
Tuesday.
Wednesday's the
Yeah,
4th. Tuesday's the 3rd.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm flying in Tuesday, just because it's otherwise too rushed. Because like
Are you
there's
gonna-
like an evening event.
Are you going to be... Oh, there's an evening event on Tuesday the 3rd?
No, on Wednesday the 4th, there's like a drinks evening.
Okay.
And
And
so
you're
my
able to
flight-
stay there. You're able to stay there on the 3rd. They have the villa allows you to stay there on the 3rd.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I would
I've
love to
got it.
fly. I would love to fly in on the 3rd as well. So I'll probably book tickets for the 3rd. You gonna fly in at night? When are you gonna land?
I'm landing at 3:25. So I'm basically I by the time I've cleared immigration and got to the hotel, it'll probably be about 5:30,
Okay.
6, I reckon.
So maybe I'll meet you at the airport around 4:00 or so we can hang. I'd love to meet you in person.
Yeah. That'll be fantastic. That'll be
Okay,
fantastic.
so that's the 3rd, and then the 4th I have a Evergreen Networking Strategy session on the 4th. So maybe I'll fly to Orlando on the 3rd because my kids are going away anyway on vacation and I don't have them.
Are you based in Florida anyway?
What? I'm not.
I thought you were based.
I'm based in New York. I'm actually based in New York.
Ah, okay. Got
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So I wanted to say to you, so I'm basically couple of things. First, it'll be great to kind of catch up because we've never properly kind of met. But the second thing is that I've actually I'm basically got somebody staying in my apartment for the event itself. But the
That's
night
what he
before,
said. Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah.
But the night before you
Yeah,
don't, so
but-
maybe I'll stay with you the night before.
yeah, the night before. So the apartment's available. So
Okay,
I would just come stay in my apartment. We could just split the cost.
Okay, good. Yeah, I'm happy to split the cost.
Um,
And then during the time, he said he has a photographer I could stay with. Have you been there before?
It's my third event. It's the third
Really?
time
And
I've been.
you're going back. It's a good sign if you're going back.
It's a very good sign. There are not many events that have the number of JV partners that I work with who are in the room. They're probably after the Marketers Cruise, it's probably the second best event in terms of meeting people in the room that you're working with, partnering with. So it's a good crowd. I would say the way I think the oven's ready. The way the delegates are divided up, I would say probably about 2/3 are kind of early stage entrepreneurs figuring out what they're doing, but I'd say about a quarter to a third are people who are seasoned, who know what they're doing, who've been in the game for a while, and it's worth it for those people who are attending.
Yeah.
And I also find that I'm more likely to do business with people that I meet in person.
Really?
And
I was just in
yeah.
Orlando. I literally just went to Orlando. I had an epic time in Orlando. I went to an
Right.
AI conference. There were 500 people or so there. And
Right.
it was actually really an epic conference. I had a really good time.
Yeah, I mean Orlando's like I think after it's like one of the main kind of conference centers.
Really?
Yeah, it's very good. I'd be interested to actually ask you about other in-person events that are going on because I have so far not managed to, like, I'm willing to travel, but at the same time, I'm picky about what I'll go to. 'Cause
There's
it's
a
got to be the
guy
right time.
there's a guy that wants to launch a business called Mastermind of Masterminds that basically helps you pick your masterminds, and he even helps you figure out the best cost for it and gets you deals on them and so on and so forth.
Mhm. Okay.
His name is Hatsu. I can introduce you to him if you want.
Okay.
Would
Yeah.
you be
Thank you.
open to an intro to Hatsu?
Totally.
Yeah.
It may, it may or may not be a fit, but it's
No,
worth
but
having a chat.
it's worth it to have a conversation.
Definitely worth having a conversation. And of course, because I have a large Rolodex, there's a good
Yeah.
chance that even if I'm not a fit, I'll know people who are. So,
Okay, cool.
and I'm always, the thing for me, the main thing is because the main part of my business is essentially I'm a little bit like a matchmaker. That a lot of the clients that come to me basically hire me either because they have a launch coming up or they've got sales goals. So they're
Yeah.
looking to meet a lot of people.
Do
in
you
a
use
particular
what's
industry.
your CRM that you use right now?
I use Notion.
You use Notion. You don't use Go High Level?
Yeah. I use Notion. I've got a fairly basic setup. I have Notion, which is where I use as my database.
Yeah.
For email campaigns, I use MailChimp.
Okay.
For capturing leads, I use Unbounce.
Okay.
It's a simple system, but it works.
It works. It works.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, Go High Level has been really, really fabulous because it has everything built into it. So that's something that I always tell people to kind of look into if they haven't looked into it, look into that because that's a really powerful tool.
Fantastic. So what other events are you going to? I know you're going to the Marketers Cruise.
I'm going to the Marketers Cruise. I'm going to the Soul Retreat with you. And then after that, I'm going to an EO event in Japan. I'm part of Entrepreneurs Organization. We're an organization with, 20,000 CEOs globally.
Right.
And we get together. I'm part of their global chapter. They have a chapter of people that are global, that are nomadic, that kind of travel everywhere. And my goal is to connect with people and build relationships. These are all companies that are over $1 million a year in revenue.
Yeah.
And we get together and we mastermind and talk about stuff. After that, I'm going to something called summit.co. It's 3 days in Miami. And then I want to go to the Go High Level conference. I'm not sure when
Oh,
that is. I
interesting.
think it's called Level Up or something. Level Up, Go High Level. It's like Level Up in Dallas, Texas. It's going to be on
Okay.
October 26th. levelup.gohighlevel.com. So I want to go to that. What else do I want to go to? I also want to go to Growth Hacking Live. I don't know when it is, but growthhackers.com.
Yeah.
Growth
Yeah.
Hacker. I think it's Growth Hackers. Growth Hacking. Growth
Oh, yeah.
Growth Hacking Live. Yeah. It's growthhacking.com. I want to do that. That's a conference and if you want to go to that, I'm happy to send you my affiliate link to that. So this way you can kind of go to that. That's a great event. There's probably
Basically,
gonna be
events that I
What?
tell you what a good event. For me, really good
That's in
events are
September.
events that.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay. Any events that have a good number of like coaches, consultants,
Yeah.
authors, speakers,
Yeah.
who have
Yeah.
an
Yeah.
email list, launches, and I also do well from going to events where I can network with speakers.
Yeah.
So I went, like, just to give you an example, earlier this year, I went to a conference in Dublin for early stage entrepreneurs. So it wasn't for me, I was not the target audience, but the speakers were perfect. And two
Oh,
of them, I
nice.
went to that, two of the speakers ended up working with me. So,
How is your LinkedIn game going? Are you because I have the LinkedIn Influencer Summit coming up.
yeah, no, I know that. Yeah, I mean, I use LinkedIn more that everyone I work with, everyone I connect with, I know everybody, all my JV partners, everyone I have a conversation with, I also connect with them on LinkedIn. So for me, the main thing is for using LinkedIn is to connect to all my JV partners,
Okay.
and to use it as a place to keep them updated on what I'm doing.
Because it doesn't really look like you're getting. It doesn't really look like you're getting too much like engagement on your content. It looks like you're kind of doing stuff. You're more pushing stuff out there, but it doesn't like people are really connecting with your information, and it doesn't look like you're really doing it right. You're not doing it correctly. You're doing it in a way that kind of tells the algorithm you don't care about getting any exposure.
Right, right. I know. Obviously,
That's basically what I do. That's basically what I do. When we meet in person, I'll show you. Maybe I'll even do my 2-hour class from your hotel room, and this way you'll get a feeling for like how I do my trainings.
Yeah. I'd
You
love
could
to see
watch
that.
you could watch it live, and you can see the way I engage everybody and what I do. As long as we have good internet, that's fine. And then you'll kind of get a feeling for it. But my big thing is, and we have a great affiliate program. We pay 20% for 3 years, and any of your 5,800 connections can be ideal clients for my affiliate program. Like literally anyone that's on LinkedIn can use it. So there's many of our clients are generating thousands of dollars from our affiliate program just from like letting people know that this thing works. So basically, our AI writes all your posts, comments, messages, organizes all your connections, does AI research in every single person. So if I push a button right now on your profile, like I'm on your profile and I push a button, it'll tell me who you are. You're known as Captain JV. Your audience, you work with established coaches, consultants, service professionals, blah, 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 who don't like traditional selling. It tells me everything you do, your JV partnership development, co-hosted webinars and summits, sales funnel development, social selling training, JV partnership, and how you help clients. It gives me your email address. It's actually giving me a Miracy email that it's finding online. It gives me your website, the captainjv.co website. It gives me conversation starters. I read your work with Miracy, supporting 6-figure people. As someone who's built 4,000 contacts and earned their nickname Business Matchmaker, what's your secret to nurturing? Blah. It tells me how to speak to you and what to say. It tells me how we should be working together. It says that you need to be on LinkedIn because all the coaches, consultants, and speakers are all on LinkedIn. So you need to really focus your energy on understanding how LinkedIn works and getting the tools that will make it faster for you, because it says you're likely very, very busy. And then it tells me every podcast you've been on. So it basically searches the internet and it finds every single podcast you've been on. And it tells me the articles that you've written. It tells me, it does deep personal research on you and just tells me everything about you, whether it's how many followers you have online, to the articles that you've written, to like literally everything I could find about you is just right there in front of me. Like it's just unbelievable the amount of information I'm able to get on you in seconds.
Yeah, it's all out there.
So I'd love to kind of show you this. Do you
I'd
have
love
do you
to.
have
I'd love.
do
I'd love
you have a
to.
team? Do you have like a bunch of assistants that work for you and VAs, or are you kind
The
of just
main
doing everything
thing,
yourself?
the main no, no, the main. I've got a VA who works for me, who manages my marketing for me.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah, so
I
that's what
advise.
we'll do is instead of not only will we train you and show you how to do it, we'll mainly train your VA every day. So we do daily training twice a day, and we'll hold your VA's hand to make sure they're doing it correctly.
Yeah. Sounds good. It sounds good, and I know I'd love to watch your training. And the internet's generally very good there because I've actually other people who come to Soulful Leadership Retreats. Some of them run their masterminds from the hotel, if not from their room. So
Oh,
that's
they run their masterminds from the hotel
yeah, they
itself.
have masterminds. What they might do is they might take a day out of the Soulful Leadership Retreat, or they'll arrive like you are the day early, and they'll be running a training session on Wednesday before the
nice.
whole thing kicks.
Nice, I love it.
So,
Where do you meet all the people that are going?
so there's this reception, and then there's also various meals that they put on.
Is there like a school community or some type of community online where everybody goes?
Yeah, there's a Facebook group.
What's
You're not on the group?
I don't know. What's the Facebook group called?
I will find. I'll WhatsApp it to you. Hold on a second. Did you who told you about the event, or who is it someone who kind of...
A couple of people told me about it,
okay.
but me and Mark we've been speaking.
Okay. So here, let me just put the link in your WhatsApp. Here you go. Yeah, I just put it in a WhatsApp chat. So if you're at Facebook, the Facebook group, actually that's his post of everyone who's going, but there's a separate group as well. Let me just find the link for you.
Are you sending me on WhatsApp? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm saying I kind of live on WhatsApp. So let me.
Oh, I see his post over here. He has 65 people that commented or whatever that liked it.
Yeah. Facebook. I'll find the Soulful Leadership Retreat group. Here we go. I'll just send you a link to the Facebook group for the event as well.
Amazing.
What's LinkedIn events? What LinkedIn other than I know there's the event that you run with Esty. What's the did you go to any other kind of LinkedIn events?
I don't. I would go, but I want to host my own event. I want to host my own LinkedIn conference.
There's a very good UK event that I go to every year. That is called Uplift Live. And they bring in very good speakers. They bring in international speakers from Australia, from the States, from the UK,
Oh, really?
from the UK. Yeah.
What do they talk about there?
They just get they just have they're people who speak about the company pages, advertising. Like we had AJ Wilcox who came last in this year's event. We had Sam Rathling. There's a very well-known Australian influencer who came. I'm just going to send you the link to the website, and it's got the highlights of the event that took place earlier this year. So, you may want to come to that, as there are quite a few people from the States who come to it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's great.
So yeah, I just put the link in the WhatsApp chat. We had AJ Wilcox, Juba Bannister, or you can just see the Sam Rathling, John Aspirian, Michelle Raymond. I don't know if you come across her. She's based in Australia.
Yeah. I have come across her. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, so you go to that one in the UK?
Definitely, yeah. That has got you got really good people coming to that. So it's definitely worth the trip. It's in Birmingham. It's like 100 miles, about 100 miles north of London.
Wow.
And I don't know there are not many events like this, and that's why we have delegates from the States who come. They're not aware of it like an equivalent event in the US.
Wow, love that. Love that. Yeah, there aren't a lot of
Yeah.
events, but I would love to make one. I would love to create one in the US. Like, I
Yeah.
spoke to Esty about doing a live LinkedIn influencer summit at some point.
Well, you should talk to the organizers of Uplift Live. I'll make an introduction between you both.
Yeah.
The organizers are definitely worth, especially with what you do. I think the speaker slots is taken up for this year's event, but it's worth having a conversation with them now about the following year.
Yeah.
And I think also they'll just be very good connections for you.
Agree. Yeah, that'd be great for me to chat with them. Any way that I can add value to you? Anything I can do to make your life better, Danny?
Probably the best thing you can do for me is, I'm always interested in speaking to coaches, consultants, author speakers who've got an email list and do JV partnerships.
Okay.
They are really, really good. Always really good people for me. They're either clients or they're very good partners for my clients. So it's a win-win.
Okay.
But there's always an outcome. And I mean, unless their offer sucks,
Yeah.
and I feel I can't work with them. But if they have a strong offer, they've got an email list.